Hi friends, welcome to Heritage Oaks Ranch. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and assembly of the Swarm Trooper Swarm Catching Box. Thomas D. Sweely wrote the book Honeybee Democracy. This box imitates the correct volume and measurements that honeybees like to move into after swarming. I've assembled a few of them. After the assembly, I decided to do this video to show the tips and tricks of the Swarm Trooper assembly. This box I purchased and was delivered in February of 2025. So this is the current shipping version, sending videos out there of different versions and coming in different ways from Swarm Trooper. I'm sure they progressed and enhanced the assembly and construction of the box since the original design. So overall, I'm super happy about the box. I'm looking forward to putting the boxes in trees. I will be doing follow-up videos on how they do my catches, unboxing, and transferring into permanent homes for the honeybees. Over half of my bees I caught last year were swarms. I catch swarms every year, not even trying to catch swarms in my stored boxes. So this year I have put the money out there to purchase professional boxes that were lightweight, easy to put up. So getting on with the video and the assembly of the Swarm Trooper box. First, I'm gonna do a spin on the box to show its construction. Swarm Trooper, they give you a nice, cute little label. They give you a nice dial for venting. You can adjust the venting, opening and closing it, where the honeybees enter. The straps right here lock the lid closed and also can aid in the hanging of the box. Up here is a pre-cut hole after the bees move in where you can put a jar of sugar water so the bees have food. This is the inner lid. The inner lid opens up once you catch a swarm and the honeybees move in so that way to assess and feeding. Inside the box are the frame rests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the box holds 6 frames. And so now getting on into the unboxing and assembly, we're gonna button this back up. Very impressed with the box. As of right today, I paid $50. No telling when this video is viewed on what the current rate is. That was $50 delivered. Somewhere around there, give or take a couple of dollars. So the box comes very well packaged. There was no damage to any of my boxes. They've labeled it Swarm Trooper. So getting on into the unboxing. The only 2 tools you need are a box blade and a Phillips head screwdriver. Both of these, you cut the tape. Trying to be gentle, not to cut through into the actual Swarm Trooper box, which is inside. I'm only going about a 1/4 of an inch thickness of the cardboard through the plastic tape. Go ahead and tear it open. Okay, folks. So inside we have the instructions. Oh, I missed this. They actually give swarm attractant with this. In my assembly of my other one, somehow I missed the vials of swarm attractant. That's a very, very nice plus. They give the swarm attractant with the swarm track. So I'm gonna have to find out if I accidentally threw these in the trash. I'm gonna set this off to the side. Go ahead and take the whole thing out of the box. Box is empty. So now we have the swarm trap folded up. I'm gonna go ahead and start unfolding it. Instructions are difficult to follow. The video makes it very, very simple. So it's actually not complicated at all to put together. I get to tape off all the pieces. Two straps, set these to the side. Okay. Now we're going to start with the lid. This tab is, I believe this is a feeder spacing. Once you start feeding, you put this inside the box to give it a little bit more space for the feeding. All right, I'm going to set this aside. I get that cute little Swarm Tripper label. All right, so now we're gonna unfold it. We're gonna start with the lid. Fold the lid. They say fold it both ways. It makes it a little bit easier to fold. Get it bending. Gonna fold these side tabs in. Bring this over, and this locks this piece in place. Bring this over, and then this open tab here locks this in place. Let's turn this around. It's being a little difficult here. Gonna bend it back and forth. There are actually two creases in here to give it space to go over the cardboard. All right. So it's being a little difficult going in. Don't know why that side's being a little difficult. Okay. There we go. Now we got it. Gonna open the bag of parts up. So they include these pins right here, the hair pins. The hair pins will keep that from happening. They're popping loose on us. So it goes in here, bring this down, take this hair pin, put it between the holes on the last rung, and that pins that in place right there. Okay? So the lid is formed right there. Next step of the process is folding all the bins. I'm gonna get a bit of a hard edge to help aid in the bending. Actually, I can use this right here. Bend it at the end of the table. Doesn't really matter. Just keep spinning it around. Oh, I need to pin the other side of the lid. So there again. We are going to pin the other side of the lid right here. Line the pin up so it gets both of the little holes. All right, now that lid is pinned there. I'm gonna move these screws, they're falling off the edge of the table. All right. Now I am going to, I'm going to go ahead and just use this right here as an edge to help aid in bending these. Get this bottom piece going here. Bend it in real good. This other piece of the bottom. It in real good. All right. This you have to be careful. This is the this right here is where the entry is for the bees. So this tab is going to need to be swing down to give them a flat place to land to come in the hive. Okay, moving right down. Now we are going to bend this end. Okay, that's bending in, everything's bending in really good. Okay. We're gonna turn it up, turn it over. Now, there's an X with, there's an X. So you put the screws in the center of this X right here. Just push them all the way through. That's going to make it easier to line up the 6-frame rack that we'll be mounting inside the box. All the screws are the same. Thankfully, that makes it very easy. Okay, now we've got all the screws in. Now we're going to go ahead and assemble, put the side together. The screws will go through the holes in this flap right here. The flap goes underneath, like so. Now what we're going to do is there are these little buttons right here. That's the little button. There's a hole, and then with 2 wings to hang on to. We're going to put these under these holes and line it up, and we will screw the sides together. So we're going to put this up like this. If you feel under there, you can feel the tip of the screw and line it up with the hole in this button. You can hold on to the wings as you tighten it. Just tighten it lightly because we have to line up all of the, we have to line up this edge so it's even. We'll tighten it lightly first. So I will show you, the pins go right in there in the holes. This one's falling out. Let me do this one next since it's being stubborn. And line this up. What I've done too is take a look. Actually, it's a little bit easier to just feel the point. All right, that did connect with the the plastic button. 2 more buttons to go. Well, these actually go together very quickly once you have everything you need to do it. Okay, 1 more button left. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna line this up and then tighten up all the screws. All right, this is all lined up. Now we're going to tighten them down. You don't want them too tight. Once you start to see the coroplast start to compress, this can be tight enough. Okay? Hold the little buttons with your fingers. All right, so that's good. Now, what I like to do is I like to fold this top in like so. Go ahead and close the lid. Now, we are going to put the bottom, that piece first, this side. Now, the trick is push it all the way in, tuck it under, and then ta-da! Now open it up again, and press it back down, and we got it. Okay, so now we can install the side rails. So there again, we are going to press the screws in the X holes, the cut holes. So push it in like so. Push it right in the center. All right, got that. Now we just have to line up the screws with the board, with the frame rest. Apologize if you see my bald spot. I am a human, okay? You can feel the screws start to grab, and then you know you got it lined up. When the screws aren't lining quite up, I use my screwdriver to kind of angle it and get it lined up with the hole in the frame rest, and kind of use that to pull the screw over. I got one last screw. See if we got lucky, if it's lined up. Nope. It's too far to the left. Use my screwdriver to angle it over, get it in the hole. Then I'm going to kind of push it with this hand, get it lined up. It's all lined up. So there again. We are coming good, folks. So, like I said, I caught 3 swarms this last summer. Not even trying. I caught 3 swarms. I was able to keep, actually all 3. 2 of them came with the queen. 1 of them didn't come with the queen. And I gave them frames of eggs and larvae. I actually had to do it 3 times, but they finally made a beautiful queen. And that is one of my strongest hives now. Okay, that's really good. So again, this is the entrance. I'm going to poke these in the center screws for the other frame rest. Poke them all the way through. So as everyone knows, honeybees are very expensive. And so I am going, if I can catch swarms not even trying, I should be able to do very awesome with this. A lot of folks have a lot of success using these. So we are going to make a start out of it. And I look forward to making many videos with the actual swarms in them. and putting them in their permanent homes. I'm gonna look, make sure it's lined up over here. Yes, it is. Get this one's alignment straight, tighten this down. Okay. Very good. I just have to tighten these screws. Takes care of the other frame rest. Okay, very good. All right, now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and close this back up. We are going to open up this this right here, the vent. We're going to go ahead. There's a few little places where it's still connected to the ply cord, right there, there, there. Drop those off. On the bottom is where the straps are going to feed. Now, this is an easy trick right here. So we're going to just poke this through here, poke this through here, right there, all the way through, because there's 2 layers of board that that the strap's going to go through to help hold it together. Put it right there, 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 right there. Now we're going to cut the little tabs off. Wait, I keep pulling this cover off. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut these little tabs that are holding it on, like so, like so. Now I'm just going to take the screwdriver, make sure that the holes are all clear, the tabs are all out, and we're good. That is that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake out these the little tabs we cut out. Okay. Now, they include this very nice vent dial, so you can dial it closed or open it up. So you take a screwdriver from behind, poke out the little button that's in there, pop it off, and they give you the same little button. The button has a hole. So I'm going to put the Swarm Trooper, it's got these little ridges to help you spin the dial. Put that in the hole, put that there, align the button in here. All right. Take my screwdriver. Don't want it too tight to where I can't turn it. It's a little stiff. I'm going to back the screw off a little bit. All right, that's nice. Okay. Now, all we have left is the straps. All right, so now I'm going to go in here going to lay it flat, lay it so that way these little tabs are on the outside. So we're going to start here and we're going to weave it in. Go ahead and weave quite a bit in. The way it doesn't fall out when we go in and flip this thing around. All right, this should be good. Pretty darn good. All right, just like that. Going to do the same thing with this one. It's easier that way. That goes like that. Lay these down. Now, we're going to go on the inside right here. Pull some. This one goes in like that. Close it back up, so I make sure I have my adjustment right. Now, you're just going to feed it through the bottom, from the back forward, and then feed it through the top, like so. And then cinch it up. Take your pull both straps, get it taut. Pull this over again. There again, we're going to feed it through the bottom and then back through the top. Okay. That completes the assembly. There is the cute little label. I'm going to go ahead and put the label on. I'll stick the bottom first. And then kind of roll it down, roll it on. I got the cute little label, Steam Stormtrooper. I noticed I forgot one hairpin. I did give you an extra. That hairpin is for right here where the box comes together. So you can put that right here, and that helps hold that from separating. Got those hairpins in. So now this box is ready to install the frames and hang in a tree. So now I need to get my frames ready so I can hang these in the tree today. Stormtrooper, swarm catching box. I like it. Very easy assembly. And thank you for visiting Heritage Oaks Ranch. Please follow me on YouTube. Please subscribe. Please make comments, anything I can do better, any kind of wisdom I can help with, or if you can give me some wisdom. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you and have a blessed day.